everybody, my name is Starrapter and welcome to my spoiler-free review for X-Men Dark Phoenix. This is a big deal because this is perhaps the last 20th Century Fox X-Men movie we will ever see before, well, Marvel has bought it out, so we're going to see them in the MCU hopefully very, very soon. So this is all about Jean Grey, this movie, and it's all about her origins of becoming Dark Phoenix. The X-Men go on a mission into space. Next thing you know, there's this dark energy that kind of envelops the character of Jean Grey. And next thing you know, she's not quite normal and she has all this rage built up and her powers kind of separate her from the X-Men and pretty much almost make her like an enemy of the X-Men. And that's as far as I want to get into it without giving too much away. So first off, I love the overall story of Jean Grey in this movie. It really encapsulates the character, takes us back to her origins, and shows us how she really ticks, and this overall battle that she has in her mind. It's not just because of the energy that envelops her that makes her very much tapping into her rage, but there's other personal things that come to light that make it very interesting for certain character dynamics and things we didn't know before. So with those two things being intertwined, it does make it very believable how Dark Phoenix can basically be pitted against the rest of the X-Men. I also do enjoy the repercussions of all these actions that kind of unfold once Dark Phoenix rises, and what would happen to the mutants, what would happen to the people underneath Magneto and the X-Men and their relations to the government, and everything gets very much stratified after these events of Dark Phoenix. And also, the action is unbelievable. So we're so used to, obviously, Avengers being like the gold standard for action and superhero movies, but I think people tend to forget how awesome the X-Men are because they are a fine-tuned team. They all are used to working together. They train together. So to see all these characters using their abilities together in combination and coordination, you have Storm, you have Nightcrawler, you have Professor X even in combat. Like, this is so cool to see all this action play out. They aren't cutting the camera too much. Like, you actually see everything very clearly of what's going on. So great direction as far as camera work. And yeah, I mean, I don't think people talk about the X-Men action enough, and there's this one sequence on a train towards the end of the movie, and yeah, my jaw was pretty much to the ground saying, holy crap, what is going on? Because it was definitely a spectacle. So getting to the negatives, really, I didn't have a lot of problems with this movie. I really much enjoyed this movie. I will say that, for whatever reason, I just don't feel as attached to these characters. We have the character of Magneto played by Michael Fassbender, who I think is the best performer in this entire movie. He makes you feel things just like he did in Apocalypse. But then you have actors like Sophie Turner, which I love on Game of Thrones as Sansa Stark, but I feel like I didn't really feel as attached to her character as she portrays in this movie. So I would say maybe my emotional connection to the actual events as they unfold is not really at an all-time high. So, with that being said, there are little nitpicks in here. So I really enjoyed this movie more than I expected. So with that being said, I'm going to have to give X-Men Dark Phoenix a score of 8 out of 10. Comparing this to the rest of the X-Men movies, I still think I like the Days of the Future Past the best out of all the X-Men movies, but this one's kind of neck and neck with Apocalypse with me. It's a very entertaining movie, so don't sit on the fence if you are a fan of superheroes, if you are a fan especially of X-Men. You're going to definitely want to go ahead and check this one out. So what did you guys think of X-Men Dark Phoenix? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I've been doing a lot of movie reviews because there's a lot coming out for this summer, so you can stay tuned simply by subscribing to the channel. That is going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.